Australia as a mining jurisdiction is one of the easiest places we can do business probably globally at the present time, because we have a really secure jurisdictional set of rules, particularly in Western Australia where AVL operates. We're able to find our way through the what might be a mire in other countries and actually get things done. The vanadium outlook for supply and demand in the coming few years is looking very, very interesting. The last few years have seen a steady decline in production, and because of a very low price regime. But starting in the beginning of 2016, we see a price rise that looks to be pretty sustained. And that price rise is caused by fundamental changes and shortfalls in the vanadium market globally. And this is primarily for steel, which is the primary market for vanadium. But overlaid on all of this is an increasing use of vanadium in energy storage, particularly in the way of the vanadium redox flow battery, and in particular the rollout of that technology in China, where a lot of consumption can take place. So there's some significant upside on the existing demand side, and probably on the pricing side as well going forward. Australian Vanadium has a project in the Midwest. It happens to be one of the largest repositories of vanadium probably in the world outside of the bushveld. There's 5 or 6 very decent projects that are in that region, and luckily for Australian Vanadium, we have the largest of those at the highest grade of all of the Australian deposits at present. So we're looking to take advantage of that through building a very, very good and well experienced vanadium team, and working through the metallurgy and the very difficult process of building a new vanadium mine. And we believe we've got the team to do that, and we believe we've got the deposit to do that in the short term. Our land position, the location of the project, the metallurgy and geology of the project, and how that leads through to a fully developed operation. In particular, a long life, high margin operation that investors can see participating in the vanadium market for many decades to come. In terms of the mining investment landscape has changed significantly because of the introduction of the battery metals. It's allowed players who were probably looking at base and gold as their primary objective, and it's brought a lot of people to the fore, and it's brought a lot of new commodities to the fore. That has an opportunity with respect to job creation, new industries being developed in new metals, and I think the whole energy storage, EV, and new technology metals have actually increased a lot of interest in the mining sector from outside of traditional investment sources. Now, the best thing about attending conferences like this, I think they can be overdone, but I think Mines and Money in particular have made an effort of keeping the investor community in the conference, and that's really where companies like ourselves can be exposed to the investor and a range of investors, especially at the institutional level, who are showing dedicated and specific interest to the project.